have our last pitch of the day. Really high stakes here, Jason.
I know.
Aquarius.
I'm glad I made it though. I thought it was going to be a bit touch and go for a minute, but we managed to make it.
There we go. We've all made it this far. All
Uh,
right. If you have the remote link, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you very much, Gemma. Oh, there we go. Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well today. So I am Jason from Aquarius and I'm here to present the next steps for Aquarius AMMs built with Soroban. For those who aren't aware of us or aware of Aquarius, Aquarius has been running since 2021 as a liquidity incentive protocol for the Stellar network, giving hourly rewards on selected markets to those who market make on the SDEX and provide liquidity to Stellar AMMs. Last year, we submitted our first SCF application asking for funding to help build our very own AMMs with Soroban. Since then, we have made strides, managing to create contracts to deliver on our various deliverables, as well as create a working basic demo for our Uniswap v2 contract and swap function, with research and content created and submitted to our GitHub for the community to explore. After extensive research, we have decided on two AMM models that we'll be bringing to Aquarius first. That is constant product and stable swap models. The constant product model was selected as we feel it provided its effect or proved its effectiveness for a broad range of assets on other chains, and stable swap is known for its efficiency with correlated assets. With both models, you'll be able to create up to 3 versions of a market, creating more flexible liquidity provision. With constant products, you can create pools with 0.1, 0.3 and 1% fees, and with stable swaps, they're even more flexible, with fee rates and slippage tolerances absolutely customizable, and the ability to create pools with 2 or more assets inside of them. So this is a first for Stellar at the moment, so you could have a stable swap pool with 3 and even 4 of similar assets. For SCF 23, we're asking for additional funding to complete the next part of Aquarius AMMs in time for launch on Soroban next month. With the launch of Phase 0 set in around a week's time now, we anticipate Aquarius AMMs to be up and running in time for Phases 1 and 2, once Soroban is increased towards full capacity. For Deliverable 1, we'll be upgrading the demo interfaces we created for our last submissions, proof of intent, and building new ones where needed. This will include upgrading various interfaces such as Aquarius AMM swaps, AMM pool creation, and liquidity provision. We'll be adding an AQUA rewards interface as well, where users can see their accumulated AQUA rewards for Aquarius AMMs, where they can collect at their leisure, which is different to how rewards are currently delivered each hour. So users will be able to claim back in bulk rather than receive hourly rewards. Also, a new analytics section will be created where all Aquarius AMMs will be searched and filtered and be available for viewing, including charts, volumes, and key metrics like pools APIs. And additionally, updates will need to be made for our liquidity rewards voting system to now include pools with 2 or more tokens inside them. For Deliverable 2, we'll be finalizing all current Aquarius AMM related smart contracts in time for launch. This will include running code-based security checks of our own and creating documentation of those contracts for review by everyone. In addition, we are also taking part with Stellar's Audit Bank initiative, allowing secondary screening for our smart contracts in partnership with reliable firms. And importantly, we'll be performing scalability testing of Aquarius to ensure everything we're building will work for all Stellar users for now and into the future. We also have one more contract we would like to complete in time for launch, which is our Aquarius swap router. This contract can save time for end users and developers, providing the best rates by utilizing all of Aquarius AMMs to find the best pools to execute swaps. Excitingly, this router will be available for use by any external applications of Aquarius, such as AMM aggregators or wallets, which will allow them to get the best quotes, preview them, and also allow their users to swap inside their own wallets and products. And finally, Deliverable 3 will see the finer parts of Aquarius upgraded for the upcoming launch. This includes writing user documentation to help teach users about Aquarius AMMs and how to use them, upgrading our liquidity reward structure to now include Aquarius AMMs inside them as well, and ensuring new multi-asset pools of over 2 tokens can be used within the voting and bribe systems of Aquarius. And obviously, we also need to upgrade all of AQUA network to include all the latest details about Soroban and Aquarius AMMs. Thank you very much for your time. I'm more than happy to answer any questions if you have them.
Thank you, Jason and Aquarius.
No problem.
What does your current user base look like? What does your traction look like?
So we trust line wise, I think we're now at 180,000 on Stellar. So I think we're like the third most held asset on the network now, with 125,000 of those funded. So we've got a lot of traction within the community. We've got a lot of people getting hourly rewards already for their liquidity provision on Stellar AMMs as well as the SDEX. An important thing to note here, so the SDEX rewards we are currently give out will be continuing for the future, because we know the SDEX is quite important for Stellar, but we will be likely deprecating the Stellar AMM rewards and moving all over to Aquarius AMM rewards to obviously help us build Aquarius out to a more fuller product and get our AMM pools as full as possible to create the best swaps for everyone who is using Stellar.
Well, congrats on that user base. Like you said, that's a lot of traction.
Yeah, it was. It's been a busy few years, but but we've managed to grow it out, and yeah, we're really proud of it.
Brian asks, how would the AQUA bribes work on Soroban?
So currently the bribing system, where any project can really help gain more votes to get liquidity rewards on their markets. Currently this all works through claimable balances on Stellar. We will be looking into the future, so likely once we launch into the future, we'll be moving the bribe system over to Soroban as well, which will help alleviate a few more ledger spaces and everything on side of Stellar, which is another reason we decided to move our Aquarius AMM rewards into a Soroban contract as well, which will hopefully free up more ledger space on Stellar Core or Stellar Classic. So yeah, that's how bribes will be working in the future, but for now they'll be working in a similar way as what they are right now.
Great, thank you. Got some people typing. I have a couple, maybe 2 more questions. Cody, in answer to your question, yes. It'll be in the community fund announcements chat very soon after it's over. And then Matthias asked, wouldn't state expiration be a problem if moving those to Soroban?
Sure, it could be an issue. So we will likely, at the moment you can create, like with the bribing system, you can create weeks in advance. With state expiration, it might have to be a case of reducing how many weeks in advance you could create a bribe on a market. Because at the moment you create one a week before and then it distributes over 7 days, so it's not going to be, state expiration shouldn't be an issue there. But yeah, if you're creating multiple full weeks in advance, you may not be able to do that. But obviously we'll be exploring to see either how we can work around those or create new systems altogether to create a better bribing, voting and governance system across Aquarius.
Great.
I think we've got one more coming through from Matthias.
While moving to Soroban gives you flexibility, wouldn't it also increase costs?
There is a case that it might increase costs, but at the same time, the upgrade from Stellar Classic at the moment to give us more options to build out a better product, I think the cost is negligible for what we'll be able to build with Soroban in on top of what we already do on Stellar.
Fair enough. All right. Well, Jason, good. Then I'm still keeping my AQUA. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Gemma. Yeah, thank you very much for allowing me to jump in last minute as well. It's much appreciated.
Of course. Yeah. Way to wrap this thing up.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a good one.